When it comes to testosterone, you make testosterone. If for a woman, you primarily make testosterone in your ovaries. Some of it's made in your adrenal glands, those little glands that sit on top of your kidneys. For men, primarily we're making testosterone in our testicles, but also some in our adrenal glands. One of the things you got to understand about any hormone is hormones are going to activate the closest tissue to it. So if we are making testosterone in, say, the ovaries or the testicles, and the only thing it does is activate the tissue closest to it, then we're going to be activating our testicles or our ovaries all the time. We want that testosterone to get through our whole body and activate all of our tissue that it's necessary to reach. So therefore, hormones get attached to carrier proteins that are usually made by the liver. These are blood proteins that in this case, testosterone gets bound to. And those binding proteins help us carry those hormones throughout our body so that then when they reach the target tissue, sometimes we can actually unconjugate those hormones, which means we're going to take them apart. We're going to pull the protein off of them and then use that hormone. But some of that hormone just gets out in our bloodstream, not bound. All right. And that percentage that's not bound, its ability to go through our bloodstream and activate our tissues quickly, that's important. So we need a little tiny percentage of our hormones to be free in our bloodstream. The rest of it's going to require a chemical process or an enzyme process in order to unbind that protein in order to make the testosterone, in this case, testosterone, usable. So we need a balance, and the balance is our total testosterone, what's bioavailable, and then what's free. So we need a good balance between those things. And if you're going to some place and they're not getting you all of that information, understand you could be causing bigger problems for your body and messing up your feedback loops that your brain uses to understand what your body should be doing and making alterations to your physiology so that your body can work at its optimum. You could be taking all the testosterone you want. You could be shooting up with all kinds of different testosterone, all kinds of hormones. And if your body's not able to utilize these things, it's going to be wasted. Or you're literally going to be wasting your money and your time and your effort. And that's at best. At worst, you could be causing other problems, much bigger problems, because you're giving your body something that it can't use, it can't utilize. It can build up and make bigger problems. One of the problems with testosterone is we can do something called aromatize it. And this happens anyway in our body, but if we over aromatize it, we can convert too much testosterone into estrogen. That's not good. Because estrogen can cause cancers, estrogen can cause us in men, can cause us to have that gynecomastia or those, what people call their man boobs. It can cause us to gain weight. We don't want to aromatize testosterone and estrogen. Testosterone in our body, the hormone cascade of how we end up getting estrogen in the first place is it starts off at cholesterol. There's a number of chemical processes that happen before it becomes testosterone, and then testosterone does aromatize into estrogens, but it also can be converted. Testosterone, the usable stuff that we like to have, can be converted into DHT or dihydrotestosterone, which is a very powerful testosterone in the body. We don't want too much of this because it's what causes us to have male pattern baldness, all right? We don't want too much DHT. We want the right levels of testosterone, and then we want to produce just the right amount of DHT as it gets converted and the right amount of estrogens in men or women. So this is a very fine balance, and the enzymes that make that all happen, they're highly dependent on your nutrition. They're highly dependent on your body's ability to handle stress and inflammation. There's lots of things you got to do to make sure your body's going to optimize any use of your hormones, whether it's your body's production of the hormones or it is a hormone replacement that you're giving it. You've got to make sure you're looking at the big picture, not just going to a place who's going to go, yep, we got a shot for you. It looks like you have low T. We got a shot for you. We're going to get that testosterone up. You're going to feel great. Truth is, you'll probably feel better for a short period of time, and your body starts to try to figure out, hey, listen, we weren't producing that testosterone on our own in the first place. Now you're giving us more of it. So we're going to try to handle that some other way, and it's going to interrupt those feedback loops. You don't want to do that. You want to optimize your health. You need information about all of your blood work, all of your health in order to make a good decision about this.